The other day, I read The Guardian, which is an English newspaper. I read it online. And right there on the front page, it said that Margolis had died. And I was really surprised. You know, Mark and Jackie and I all worked together in the Cafe Rienze. In the obituary, it said he had been a manager of a cafe. Yeah, I don't know if he was. I don't know that Mark knew that he was the manager. Quite frankly, the three of us worked at the Cafe Rienze on McDougal Street in Greenwich Village in the early '60s, and at that time, I knew there was words out that he was an actor, but everybody was something, you know. I thought I was going to be a folk singer. And Jackie, I don't know what Jackie was about. She was quite pretty. She was blonde and she wore makeup, and that was very unusual for all of us. First of all, it was New York. I was dark-haired before I became blonde. And, you know, we thought we were hippies. And so he was an artist, and one of the things he did was he would paint huge paintings, black backgrounds, with great gold suns, but he had to use gold leaf. He wouldn't do any. He wouldn't paint it. He had to use gold leaf, and that was quite expensive. So in part, he was working to make money to buy the gold leaf for these huge black paintings with a gold sun in them, with gold leaf. And I think first of all, it turns out he became famous. I don't watch television or go to movies. I haven't done that in at least 12 years. But apparently he was a regular on something called Breaking Bad, which I knew about that. I knew about it, but I don't think I ever watched it. Because I didn't want to see the actor in his underpants. I think, I don't know what it was. Anyway, so I think what is stuck in my mind, because I haven't seen Mark or Jackie in, I don't know, 55 years, easily 55 years. And it's not because I'm going to be 83 and, you know, death is, you know, drop dead any minute. It's that when you know people in their youth and you don't see them again, they're forever young. They're forever young. And I was like so shocked that he had died, because in my mind, he's still 23. And gosh, and it made me, I guess, mourn for our youth. But I'm very happy that he became quite successful. He would never know, and now, of course, he'd never know. But actually, he was the inspiration for my first play about a man he and Jackie had a very interesting marriage. And I was single. Most of us were single. They were unusual in that they were a young married couple. So that play, Austin Pendleton, who's quite a well-known actor, was then and is still in his 80s, and Marsha Jean Kurtz were in it at the Herbert Berghoff Studio in New York City. Those of you who are theater mavens will know what I'm talking about. Those who don't care. We had some big experiences together as youth. We were together during the Cuban Missile Crisis, those 13 days in October, when we thought we were going to die. We were there waiting tables and giving away coffee. The owners did not know that. On the night when we thought, when we wake up, oh, tomorrow, because the Kennedys, Robert and John, had said they were going to block a Russian ship that was delivering material for a missile site in Cuba. And we were like, this is it. We're all going to die in our 20s. And since we had already lived through air raids and polio, it did not seem unusual to us that we might die that night. But it wasn't. It was scary. It was very scary. We were happy we didn't. I was there the first time they took LSD, and they offered it to me, and I thought, yeah, I'm crazy enough. Thank you very much. So I just wanted to, I don't like to usually share rambling old memories of the old lady, but, you know, I think that's part of it. It isn't that you lose your old friends, that people you know who are in your age range. When your young friends and people from your youth start to die, you really understand. Today is what counts. May you have a good one.